is the Shiny Only Food Challenge.
Today I'm going to shiny hunt a team of food-based Pokemon and try and beat a hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokémon Scarlet, but with a twist. Every time a Pokemon dies, I actually have to eat the food the Pokemon's based on.
So, how will I actually decide what Pokemon is edible?
Well, it's basically whether I'd actually eat it or not. The rules for the Nuzlocke are as followed. If a Pokemon faints, it's considered dead and must be eaten. Our food cannot overlevel past the next main battle's ace, whether that be a gym leader, star captain, or type. We can't use healing items in battle, and set mode is on, meaning we can't switch out when the opponent switches Pokemon. Now, although I'm quite the chef, which you are about to see, I'd rather do the least amount of chefing as possible though, and successfully get as much of my food Pokemon all the way through the Elite Four and stop the evil AI robot man in the pit of Area 0. Stop him from what, you ask? Well, I heard he was going to remove all the food Pokemon and turn them into all iron Pokemon. So, I don't want that, because we need to be able to eat, baby. Okay, so let's get our starter. Now, guys, hear me out. It could be argued that all three of these Pokemon are in fact edible. Hear me out. Just 1 second. I live in Australia, and if I wanted to, I could easily acquire crocodile/alligator meat if I had to. Would I actually want to eat that though? Definitely not. And so even though cats are a delicacy in some places, I wouldn't eat a cat. Maybe I would. So with one real option for what I would actually personally eat here, I'd better pick the duck, because if I actually have to eat any of the others, I would not be happy. So we add Ducky Wucky to the team and transfer over a shiny one from another save as soon as we reach the Union Circle. In the meantime though, I did befriend a giant robot dinosaur, bonding over a shared love of food, sandwiches. And now all that was left to do was to reach school. Now I could pick up a shiny Lechonk on my way to school and get some bacon if worst comes to worst, but I've got so many shiny Lechonks, I just couldn't will myself to search for another. So instead I just took Mr. Ducky Wucky to take on Nemona, who had both Fuecoco and Pawmi, the latter being more problematic with a formidable electric terastallization, but thankfully I had the hindsight to level Mr. Duck up to level 13 and raise its attack level so that we could obliterate the Pikachu clone with a single Aqua Jet. This brings us to town, the home of many a restaurant, food store, and school, I guess. At least that place has a canteen, which I probably should visit. And so after acquiring all our main tasks, to take on the gyms of Paldea, stop the evil Team Star, and uncover the mysterious food powering up Titan Pokemon across the region. That one sounds the most interesting, to be honest. We set off for our hunt for the first addition to the team. Oh, Shiny Mareep! Shiny Mareep, let's go! Your ass is mine! I'm going to eat you like the lamb you are, little fella. Your ass is mine, Lambie Bambi. So with Lambie Bambi safely tucked into its ball, I headed for the first gym of the game, where I tried not to eat this gigantic olive and roll it into this net instead. This earns me the right to take on the gym leader, and so our battle began. Well, we've made it to the first gym leader, which is coincidentally a fellow food enjoyer by the size of her. No, because she's a chef. Or a baker? She has to bake a pretty cake. You can't just call people fat, RJ. What the heck are you doing, man? Alright, you're challenged by Gym Leader Fat. She sent in a Nimble first. Look, in some countries you can eat bugs. So like, a Nimble could be eaten. So, as our battle begins, for my first turn against her Nimble, I take the opportunity to set up our attack stat with Work Up, as Nimble struggle bugs us, lowering our special attack. But that's okay, because the following turn, we can then Wing Attack for super effective damage, knocking both it and Tarantula out before in comes a Little Bear. It terastallizes Bug type though, making Wing Attacks super effective, and with just 2 more Wing Attacks, the fake Bugbear is gone. Next up on my list of objectives was the first type, which, get this, is apparently a giant crab. Now if this giant crab was shiny, sounds like a dream come true, but as I found the crab in question, it was just a regular colored one, so I disposed of it with a couple Terra Aqua Jets, which earns me a stack with Arvin in the cave. Arvin, these sandwiches just aren't hitting, buddy. They're lacking a distinct taste of Pokemon. Maybe I should sacrifice one and cook it. Actually, I'd rather not shiny hunt for no reason, especially since we were coming up to a very difficult battle anyway. And that battle was Gym Battle Numero Dos. This gym is a grass gym, and my current squad just can't deal with grass types. Our duck will get minced probably, and our lamb can only do not very effective damage. So for some reason, I decided a trip to Kitakami to get an apple would be the best course of action. In short, I just wasted my time. I took a long ass trip over there, I took down both Kieran and Carmine, and then proceeded to waste 10 hours of my life looking for a green apple in this field, which, I'm gonna come clean, I never found. So I gave up and instead went to look for a capsicum. This little capsicum inspired Pokemon can evolve by a Firestone, instantly giving it access to a great stab fire move like Flamethrower, which would surely win us our fight against the grass leader. So you can tell that I was really excited when I found this. A Skiddo, yay. Look, goat definitely isn't a go-to staple food that I would eat, but an Indian goat curry would be alright if it came to worst. But it's not going to, because our boy Goaty Woaty here is gonna make it all the way to the end, I'm sure. Now, there was at least a semblance of a plan going into this, but it wasn't great. Paralyze Brassius' first Pokemon with Thunder Wave with Flaffy, switch over to Ducky Wucky, pray they miss or get fully paralyzed, and then boost our attack and go for wing attack. So I began my strategy and dodged 2 attacks with a full paralysis, meaning my attack stat was now raised by 3 stages, allowing me to one-shot Petalil and Smoliv with ease. The real issue arrived with the demonic being known as Pseudo freaking Wudo. Now you'd think a wing attack would one-shot it, right? With all these stat changes, 100% it would once it's terrestrialized. But it had sturdy. Okay, does it one shot? Oh my god, I forgot about fucking sturdy! Oh shit, we're cooked, aren't we? Oh no, Ducky Wucky! Fucky! Thankfully, our Skiddo though does come in next, and it is able to outspeed it, and we can complete the fight. Well, at least I now get to eat.
Alright, welcome to my kitchen. This is Itsrj's kitchen reveal. First things first, I have duck. Fresh duck breast. This was freshly cut from a kukwaival, and I am going to prepare it into a nice succulent dish. Work hard, play hard, go gently, show stepping. Let me bring you in here. I have indeed got this thing cooking. It looks marginally okay. There is noodles getting ready to be made. I think I am becoming a chef, slowly. Maybe by the end of this, I will have my official chef's license. The duck has been well cooked, as you can see. Some might say burnt to a crisp. Some might say well done. I don't know what one you guys are saying, but look, let's have a nice little cut in and see what we've got going on in here. I don't know if you're allowed to eat this, but at least the outside looks edible, so I'm gonna assume I can safely eat this. I'm not gonna Google it. I can at least definitely cut off a nice slice. I'd say that looks like some pretty good fucking duck. Alright, honestly guys, it does not look that bad. Kinda smashed it. Now for the taste test, that's the real important one. Duck noodle. No, so it tastes like chicken. A little bit. Oh, actually, oh fuck. No, yuck. Ugh. Whoa, what the fuck is that taste? Oh, fuck. Okay, let's go back now. And hopefully nothing else dies, because I think I've realized I'm a bad chef. Fuck.
And so with our starter dead, I needed to find a replacement. And it just so happens, outside of town, we could acquire some shiny salt. That's right, we found a shiny Nacli, which is basically Himalayan salt, right? Now next up was the Flying Titan. You'd think this would be easy, right? You'd think with 2 counters on the team, all would be okay, but as the battle begun and I send in Lambie, I was petrified when our Terra Thundershock didn't one-shot it, meaning we found ourselves in the red, unable to heal as we went into the second Titan battle. Thank God though Arvin was here, as his little Nacli was able to take some hits for us, because without him here, that was a death for sure. Thankfully though, as his little Nacli took some hits, we were able to take it down with a couple of Terra Rock throws, and finally down went Bombadillo Crocodilo. And so now with Bombardier down, it was recruiting time, or ingredient gathering time. And the plan I had in mind was to find a water replacement, so any type of fish would do, but obviously Magikarp would be great. Eventually evolving into Gyarados would be a great addition to the team. But of course, nothing seems to go to plan in this run. Holy shit! I was on the phone to the woman. We found a duck, a replacement duck. Ducky, 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 ducky. Look, I was looking for a Magikarp, and the one time I decided to come up this hill, I saw ducky, 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 goose. Very good, we have done it. We have a replacement duck, a definitely less good duck, but a duck nonetheless. With Duck D Smuck now on the team, it was time to take on the first of many Team Star bases. Now, the Team Star bases are pretty difficult, and being part dark this time around, my team would probably get destroyed here by its Starmobile. So if I wanted any chance, I definitely need to pick up some type of super effective counter. So I made my way all the way to the back of the map just to pick up Brick Break. And with that, we taught it to the goat and headed inside the base. With a Pawniard as his lead, I used Goaty Woaty to one-shot it with a Brick Break. And with that, we're taking on the car. With Intimidate cutting my attack stat though, I decided to switch for the moment into Flaffy, to just do a little bit of chip damage. But getting hit with a metal sound on entrance dropped my special defense by 2 stages, which was no good at all. So I immediately switched back to the goat and hit it with a Brick Break, which only did this much, and now I needed to switch already. So I send in my new duck, but it fares no better as it takes us down to half health and it puts us to sleep on entrance. So my only chance now was to send in Flaffy, Terrastalize, and pray that we managed to outpace it in damage. But yet again, hit with that damn metal sound on entrance, I knew if I didn't swap now, I was definitely screwed. So I got a little bit of chip damage off with Knackley again, and then finally switched back to Flaffy. And if this went bad now, it was all over. We could talk, but I missed. Okay, hang on. We are special attack drop though. Hang on. I might have to eat some lamb, but that's okay. I can eat some lamb. I think we can make it. That's Lambie Bambi dead. Look, I'm not happy about it. I'm sorry, Jules, if you're watching. But honestly, I thought the run was dead. So, oh, it just has to do enough. Come on, Brick Break. We should outspeed. We don't outspeed. Oh, hangs on one. Toughed it out. Let's go. Brick Break, come on. I need you to kill. It's lived, didn't it? It's got the tiniest bar there. No, that's crazy, man. Oh, we could have switched. Oh, Goaty Woaty, the actual goat. Goaty Woaty, the actual goat. Hung on a second time. You can't write this shit. You can't write it. Some freaking hell, I only need to make a single lamb dish from that? Okay, I'm gonna take it because that could have gone way worse. Alright, so chef's log. RJ is back because Lambie Bambi has in fact died-y, and it's time to cook him. Grass-fed steak? No, not steak, lamb. Look, you can see a little lamb out there. He's on the field, prowling, and I'm gonna eat him. Alright, cutlet, one down. Alright, gamers, I have successfully completed my dish. They look alright, right? I think they look good, actually, like genuinely. Probably pretty hard to fuck up a lamb chop, but it's very good. I'm gonna put chocolate buttons on top. Chocolate lamb chop. Honestly, pretty good. Nearby lies the Gerudo Desert. Nearby lies the Asado Desert, home to those pesky little capsikids that evaded me prior. And picking up one now would be less beneficial, but still really good considering the next gym is very, very annoying. No, 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 no! No, I can't eat this. I can't eat this. It's a cactus, man. I can't eat goddamn cactus. Who be cooking cactus? Is that it? Yes! Oh my god. Finally! Shiny Capsicid, bro. I've been looking for this fucking dumbass bitch for too long. My chef hat is gone, but I am still a chef. From here, we head to Levincia to take on the Electric Gym. But before we do so, that silly battle-obsessed freak Nimona challenges me to a battle. But it was actually pretty easy. Dude, I didn't realize how big of a duck Psyduck was. Like, he's fat. He's big. He's rotund. Like, you could definitely eat it. Taking on the next gym leader, I led with Mr. Salty Walty, and Terra boosted immediately as she sends in Wattrel. We easily take it down, but what I was really scared about was Miss Magius, but we're not there yet. In next came Belly Bolt, which I Salt Cure before switching to Goaty Woaty and Growth to boost our attack and recover with our leftovers and Synthesis. So as we keep boosting our attack and eventually reach 4 stages boost, we get paralyzed. Great. Thankfully though, we do manage to get our Synthesis off as Belly Bolt goes down to Salt Cure. And now in came Luxio, and just watch what happened here. It's ridiculous.
Hopefully we don't get fully paralyzed, and then Razor Leaf should do like really good damage. I hope. Okay, hopefully we don't get fully paralyzed twice in a row. Please don't flinch us. Oh my god. That's...
Oh my god! Switching in Capsicum, now I set up the sun and knock out Luxio with a flamethrower, leaving just one scary Miss Maggie us. Now, I definitely wasn't going to outspeed this thing, and I basically just had to hope that we didn't hit ourselves in confusion multiple times in a row. And if we did that, we should be good.
Nope, there it is. Okay, don't hit yourself, Scovillain. I believe in you. I've got belief in the Capsicum. Okay, good. That should do heaps. That should do heaps.
Oh heck, how much does Hex do?
Oh no! I think if we hit ourselves, we die. Capsicum, don't do it! You got this, bud. I believe in you. Yes! Kill it!
And with that, we're off to the next starbase.
Drought setup. I will absolutely not be dealing with that. I've come with Rain Dance. Goodbye, sun. Hello, rain.
That was for the rest of the Cedar Squad.
Okay, don't care, lady.
This should do a lot of damage.
What a pulse one-shots talk on. Yeah, nice. Nice, 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 nice.
And with the rain still up, it was easy to take out that silly little fire car. Do you guys think I could have used that as a stove to cook things on? Well, probably could have, but not now because I just destroyed it. Moving on, we meet up with Arvin once again for a little tasty snack after defeating the Titan Earthworm. It was really easy. I just flamethrowed it a couple of times with Scovillain, and down it went. Thanks for the meal, Arvin. I didn't even need to cook this time. Now, although Arvin's meal was good, I was peckish for Pokemon, and I thought it was about time I hunted for my next meal, or at least what would most likely become it, as I hunted for a Toedscool. And to be honest, this might be up there with one of the longest hunts I have ever done in this game. That was until later in this run, where I spent 3 days straight looking for a shiny, but more on that later. For now, I kept running around these trees for about 10 or so hours, according to the footage. Until finally... Oh! Fucking finally! Oh my god! Holy shit! That was the longest hunt ever. I shit you not. It's been 2 days. I've been literally looking for this freaking thing for 2 days. Naming him Inoki, I head for the gym in Cascarafa, where I run into a fellow cook. He makes me get some special seaweed ingredient for him for a dish, but I doubt he's as good a chef as I am. Screw this guy trying to show me up. I'll just beat him in a battle, which should easily prove that I am a better chef, somehow. And it really should be easy with all my grass Pokemon.
Anyway, I'm gonna Terrastalize Sunny Day. Reduce all of the outgoing water moves by Sunny Daying, and then we'll Razor Leaf next turn to hopefully just kill? I don't know. We're outspeeding a Veluza. I thought Veluza were meant to be quick. Oh, it lived! Interesting. Okay, Pluck's gonna hurt. Shit! Thankfully we outspeed it though. And Razor Leaf don't miss. I just don't miss. Wugtrio. What moves does Wugtrio have? Mud Slap, Water Pulse, Headbutt. None of which are going to be able to hurt us significantly, so I think I just go for another Razor Leaf. Wait, in before the Sunny Day was pointless and we should have just Razor Leaf from the beginning? Okay, yeah, definitely probably should have. Crabominable. Would a Slam kill us at 40 HP? There's a chance. Sun's up, so I could switch. Honestly, I think I just risk the Razor Leaf. Fuck it, you know. I'm feeling like a Slam shouldn't take us out, but... Oh, we'll never know because we one-shot it. How was the Veluza the most bulky Pokemon of them all? Anyway, we've done it. That was easy. I didn't expect it to be that easy, I'm gonna be real. But it was, and I'm grateful.
Now, before attempting to take on the poison base, I was able to evolve Toad's Cool into Toad's Cruel and get Earth Power for some added damage. Because, well, this poison base could be the end of me. It really could.
Alright, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, ready to take on Atticus, the poison specialist. I don't know why I said it like that, but we're leading with Mr. Mycelium himself. Only because that's his ability. He really is the Mr. Enoki Noki Noki Noki. Skunk Tank in first against our boy here. I can Earth Power it. Should absolutely obliterate it. Which it does. And we love that for us. Muck in next. Oh, well, you look at this. Earth Power again. Should one-shot. Okay. Sludge Wave shouldn't hurt. We have a really good special defense stat anyway, so that's fine there. We'll Earth Power again. There we go. Muck is down to 2 Earth Powers. Revavroom in next. Hey, you've heard of Elf on a Shelf, but have you heard of Revavroom on a Revavroom? Probably, because you've played this game before if you're watching this video. But being quad weak to Earth Power, down it goes as expected. And in comes another Revavroom, except it's already out. It's been out the whole time and staring at us. I'm just going to Earth Power, hopefully do a decent amount of damage and don't die. What did that do? How much damage did that do? I know we're quick, so if it for some reason uses spin out multiple times, we can always come back into Enoki. But for now, I feel like we do switch and we go into Dr. Smuck first and go for Confusion, I think is probably the play, which is probably ideal, right? Noxious Talk shouldn't do too much. What'd that do? 40-ish? And we got poisoned. That's bad. So we can Confusion again. Even if it's Noxious Talk, we should live on our poison tick next turn. And hopefully Confusion does a decent amount of damage. I'm hoping... Solid. Actually solid. I'd expect it to probably go for Noxious Talk again here. But then next turn go for Spin Out. Nah, I'll dig. Oh, I'm glad I used Dig. I'm glad I used... Oh, it crit. Okay. Oh, but now I feel like we have to go to Goatee-Woatee. I actually did more than I thought it was going to do, to be honest. Unfortunately. I think I just messed up, but I think it's going to use Noxious Talk, and then I can, since I've baited it, I'll bait it into using Spin Out again. And then I'll be able to switch into Mr. Mycelium. But we've got rid of the poison because of the switch arounds. As long as we survive this poison. We do. It should go for Spin Out, right? And then we can Earth Power, I think. I feel like it's in range, but I don't know. How did we get poisoned? I thought we got rid of the poison. Oh, fuck. That might have fucked it. That actually might have fucked it. We do outspeed, but do we kill? We do! Yes! Oh my god! Okay, that was stressful as heck.
Now, where I was headed next was to a man in love with food almost as much as I am. But he's no chef, and that's my guy, Larry. With my newly evolved goat now having access to both Bulk Up and Brick Break, I send him in first and ramp up with Bulk Up against his koala. It missed its first yawn though, which was really good for us and didn't do much damage after a slam, since we did raise our defense. Then once we woke up, it was time to roll, easily knocking out the koala, the Dunsparce, and Staraptor. Thanks Larry, I'm out of here. Next up, we're headed for the double battles in the mountain, against Gym Leader Rhyme.
I don't know, I've played this game like 100 times and I never noticed that the fucking stage lights up like that ever before. I definitely should have noticed that. Alright, so leading Mimikyu Banette, Enoki Salty Walty. I'm inclined to probably just Hex off the rip here. And then Terrasilize Rock Slide. Hex hitting the Banette for solid damage, that's enough. Break Mimikyu's Disguise with the Rock Slide, take out the Banette, that's what we like to see. And then I think do I sleep Houndstone or just go for the kill? Honestly, I think I just Hex again and then Rock Slide again. Then even with a speed drop, we're outspeeding, that's weird. Oh, we're missing. Oh, double miss. Okay, so we're Mega Drain Mimikyu and then Rock Slide. This should kill both of them and it should be left with just one Pokemon left. Rock Slide, gonna kill both. 3, 2, 1. What did I say? I'm so smart. Oh, why am I so smart? It's embarrassing. Alright, so all she has left now is Toxtricity, and it has Discharge, Hex, and Hyper Voice, and none of that is doing anything to us. So it's basically a free win here. Earth Power, one-shot Toxtricity, indeed it do. That was actually very easy.
From here I set off back towards the desert, where I meet up with Arvin for yet another sandwich. This did require me to kill a mutated Donphan, or at least a ironized Donphan. This might be a preview for what's happening down in the pits of Area Zero. That AI robot man's up to no good. I can't eat this. Miraculously though, we managed to walk away from this iron Pokemon unharmed, and it was finally time for the dreaded hunt that took me a lifetime to find. Honestly, it's what delayed this video the most, and that was my hunt for Sinistea. I searched and searched and searched for this guy, and probably missed one with how small this damn thing is before I headed off to find an item that evolved it. And after doing so and visiting the other side of the map, I decided that I actually needed a change because I had been hunting for Sinistea for so long already. I can't understate it, and almost instantly I found this.
Let's go! Shiny Bergmite! Alright, so we found a shiny Bergmite in the lake, which is something that we can definitely eat because it's pure ice. It's literally just ice. I'm thinking slushy if it dies. P.S. It's been like 2 days of straight hunting. So I'm very glad that we finally got this Bergmite.
But of course, I was still determined to find a shiny Sinistea, so I headed back once more to hunt, and still, even after my emotional affirmation training in the gym, I was not blessed with any luck. And then, on top of this, when I finally did find it, I didn't record it! Like an absolute fool! I can't believe it. This hunt took me over like 4 or 5 days to complete, and I didn't even record when I finally found it. At least I noticed soon, and you could see me evolving it. Anyway, now with Poltergeist on the team, it was time to head into the gym. Alright, and with that finally caught onto the gym. After taking Farigiraf out with a couple of rock slides, she sends in Gardevoir. So I switch over to Inoki. Predicting an energy roll from the Gardevoir successfully, we take barely any damage, and from here I put the Gardevoir to sleep. And then switch over to our new cup of tea, and begin setting up nasty plots as Gardevoir stays sleeping. Now set up though, I Terrasilize Ghost to boost our damage even further, and go for Shadow Ball to wreck the Gardevoir, Espathra, and Florges, easily acquiring our next gym badge. But we weren't done acquiring badges, baby. Off to Glacido Mountain we went, to take on Grusha, who sends in Frostmoth as his lead. He sets up a Tailwind, but I have a plan to set up myself, and set up a couple of stealthy rocks around the map. And so after doing that, I hit it with a nice rock slide for that quad effective damage, one-shotting it, and in comes Beartick. Something that would really hurt Garganacl.
Shit! I reckon it's going for Earthquake if I had to guess, because I feel like it would think Aqua Jet wouldn't do enough. So based on an Earthquake, I should go here. We'll outspeed and we'll be able to Earth Power it back and it should die. I think! I could be wrong. I hope I'm not wrong, but I could be. It didn't kill? Oh no, this is Inoki dead, I think. Ah! Why did I do that?
Sending in Scovillain, I can now Flamethrower to finish off the bear and knocks the Titan out all the same, leaving Altaria, a special attacker, so I switch to Cup of Tea, Nasty Plot to boost our attack, and Shadow Ball it twice, as we take barely any damage from its Hurricane. Thankfully, although we did get confused as well, it wasn't enough to stop us rolling, and so we have officially beaten all of the gyms of Paldea. This one, however, did cost us the death of Inoki.
Alright, so unfortunately Inoki Mushroom has passed on from our dear team. It is in fact dead, which is unfortunate. I have Inoki right here, Inoki Mushrooms. I guess I'm just gonna make butter Inoki. It looks like fucking pasta.
Maybe I should like separate it. Do that, chuck a little bit of butter in there. Okay, evidently the pot is too hot. And the mushroom be sticking.
Honestly, I already feel like the mushroom is cooked. It's like been in there for half a second and it's already been wilting. I'll set off the fire alarm. Alright, if you guys can hear me, try and ignore the sound of the loud beeping, and I'm gonna try and eat the mushrooms. Oh, the beeping is done, and I'm gonna taste test the fucking mushrooms straight from here. They actually look foul. I actually don't want to fucking eat this. This looks fucking disgusting. I've probably made them very wrong. Taste test. Alright guys, enoki mushrooms, really good. Really enjoyed eating them. Oh, fuck. Nope, never doing that again. I'm glad you're dead.
Heading down to the Fairy Starbase next, we had to take on Ortega, and after my lack of preparation for the last gym costing me dearly, I had no choice but to prepare this time. But as I went to add Bergmite, I realized it was still over the level cap. Not good. So I decided to go in with just 5 Pokemon anyway. But at least this time I did have a plan. And that plan was to boost my special attack with Nasty Plot and then Giga Drain Azumarill once low, which was almost immediately. Thankfully though, Azumarill did hit us with a physical move, activating our weak armor ability, boosting our speed stat, which let me outspeed it and heal up with Giga Drain. In next though came a Dash Bun, which is a Pokemon I definitely could have eaten, but I one-shot this one with a Shadow Ball, and in comes Wigglytuff. Here though, I made a mistake, a fatal error, I would dare say, of using Shadow Ball, because I didn't realize it was still part normal. I thought it was pure fairy, but I think that's just Clefairy. Anyway, this puts us in a really awkward spot, so I switch to Go-Go and get caught in a horrible attack boost bulk up charm battle where my stats went up, down, and we were doing barely any damage to it, as it then landed a critical hit on us, forcing me to switch out to Garganacl to finish it off. With Wigglytuff finally down though, this left the car and it wasn't looking good, since it had access to Steamroller, a super effective move. And with my attack stack dropped by that stupid Wigglytuff, I did barely any damage to it. And I even wasted my Terastallization here, only getting it to just above half health before needing to switch. So I send in our Golduck now and go for Water Pulse, managing to not hit ourselves in confusion and get it very, very low. Magical Talk. It misses! Let's go! Okay, we're good regardless now. We're so good regardless. If we hit ourselves, we shouldn't die. But we don't hit ourselves. Let's go! Okay, Rush Bust Armorbill down. Narrowly avoiding a death there, I could now add Bergmite to the team, who can evolve straight away into Avalugg. And it just so happened that it would be quite useful against the Dragon Titan. Well, that's what I thought was going to happen. In truth, Go-Go just bulked up and rolled through both the Dondozo and the Tatsugiri. So, moving on, I guess. Straight up to the fighting base, where the plan remained much the same. Take out the Toxicroak first with Golduck, and then send in Go-Go to bulk up and destroy everything. Oh. Okay, well that earned me all of the badges of Paldea and my ticket to the endgame, starting off with the Elite Four. Gotta fucking answer these stupid questions. They should ask me more important questions instead of like, oh, which gym was the hardest? Should be like, what food is your favorite food? What cuisine do you like? After completing my quiz, it was time to take on Rika, and she was fairly easy thanks to us having Golduck and the GOAT himself on the team. Battle 2 against Poppy though was much the same, except using Scovillain to defeat the latter half of the team with a bunch of flamethrowers. Then came Larry, and my plan was to set up Stealth Rocks here and roll with Rock Slide. This, however, did not go to plan, since Tropius dodged the Rock Slide, putting Garganacl in the firing line of a big scary Solar Beam. So instead I had to send in Scovillain to take it and take it down with a flamethrower. With Staraptor in next, I switch back to Garganacl, and thankfully we do hit the Rock Slide this time though and dodge Staraptor's attack, meaning I can now take out his Oricorio too. Brave Bird, okay. I'm hoping this doesn't do too much. Okay, I feel like that's within parameters of surviving a close combat. I know it's super effective, but our defense is pretty bulky. And that was Terra boosted. Terra boosted Avalanche definitely should kill this thing. I think we're fine. I think. I knew it. Every single time we get to the next lady, the freaking
champion, I say, oh, her Avalugg, she has this great defense stat, and now I'm getting to use the defense stat, and we make it. Let's go. No deaths so far. That's very, very, very good. Finally finding some use for Avalugg here in this fight, it was time to take on Hassel, where yet again, we would find a use for our little slushy boy. Terastallizing with him, we were able to easily take out Hassel's dragon Pokemon with some super effective ice attacks. Interesting. Does this kill? I hope the fuck not. Stupid! This is a 240 base stat Avalanche, by the way. Glaive Rush means it takes 2 times damage. We do 2 times damage because we got hit. We're Terra boosted, and it's super effective. I don't know what that number is, but that's got to be an insane attack amount. Now for the champion, and leading with a Spathra, I send in Cup of Tea to Shadow Ball it. In next was King Gambit, who I predicted to Koto Cleave, so I decided to switch to Capsicum to Flamethrow it. But I took so much damage on entrance, I was almost ready to sacrifice him here, but I had faith. I had faith that we would outspeed it, and thankfully we do, landing a critical hit, taking it out. Then in came Veluza, so I swapped over to Slushy since it would resist its water attacks. Then after we slowly whittled down the fish, in came a Go-Goat, so I switched to my own Cooler Goat, bulked up multiple times, activating the Sap Sipper ability on entrance, and after setting up successfully, it was time to roll. Goodbye fake non-cool Go-Goat, and goodbye Glamora. And so somehow, I made it through the league without a single death. But, would I make it to Area 0 without a death? That is the question. Well, up next we took on Clavel, the leader of the school, but his Pokemon were easily countered by my own, leading me straight to Penny. And well, both this fight and the Arven fight were actually very easy, as we just bulked up on the Umbreon and swept. So, yeah. Now all that stood between me and completing my shiny food challenge was Nemona and Area 0.
Alright, it's time to take on Nemona. Realistically, the second last chance I could possibly realistically take a death in the game. I'm just gonna hope that we don't lose anything, because I actually don't feel like chefing despite the outfit choice today. I actually didn't see it stone edging there. I thought it was gonna set up stealth rocks, but I prefer that because we'll Horn Leech, get all our health back, and we'll be good. That actually works out for us very nicely. I think the Goodra is where we send in Avalugg. Garganackle? Or if we can somehow bait Dunsparce to be the... Shit, that did more than I thought it would. Well, I think Dragon Pulse actually might kill us. I might go into Cup of Tea, to be honest. That was a rookie error from me, actually, genuinely. This shouldn't do too much. Okay, that's fine. We'll kill the Goodra at least. That didn't kill a nasty plot. Oh shit. I really don't feel like eating goat. Okay, that didn't do much. Okay, it's probably gonna go for Ice Beam. Oh, wait. Sludge Bomb. We can make the switch to Salty Walty now. Oh, Muddy Water, but we dodge! That might have been massive. I actually don't know, but I think Rock Slide should kill it. Yeah, cool. Wow, this fight is already looking very bad. Something is dying in this fight. I feel it. It's not good. It's really not good. We outspeed, which is good. Hopefully, it is a 2-shot. Ooh. I don't want to eat capsicum, man. What am I going to make a capsicum dish? Oh, wait, that works. Dr. Smunk and Psychic. Yeah, cool. Okay, that works. I think I need to save Dr. Smunk for it, so I need to make a switch here. This might be a double death, guys. I'm not even joking. This actually might be a double death fight. I've definitely not prepared adequately enough for it. I have absolutely... Oh, we have Recover. Why didn't I recover? We should live this. Yep, cool. Slushy recovers. You know, it's hard to recover a Slushy. Once it's gone, it's kind of gone. Hold up, wait a minute. We're gonna bring it back. Avalanche kills this next turn. We're gonna need to... We should be able to kill the Orthworm with Avalugg. Okay, that does do damage. That does do damage. Okay. We Rain Dance. We do outspeed it, which is good. I think we're good. I actually think we're good now because it will lower... Oh, we dodged too! Let's go! Dr. Smuck the Goat! Now we can Terrastallize. Then we Water Pulse. Rain Boosted, Terrastallize, Water Pulse. should finish off Orthworm. And then with Skeleturge in last, being a fire type, we should be good too. So, I think we should be good. I think we should be good. As long as this kills, which it should. Rain boosted, Terra boost. Let's go. Orthworm down. Alright, we have successfully made it through the Nemona fight, only losing one Pokemon, but that's a good thing because I'm kind of hungry. And your boy needs to eat. Capsicum, though, not very protein filled.
Alright, unfortunately, our boy Capsicum has died. No good for anyone. But I don't think I'm gonna bother to cook this guy because I'm really hungry now.
With the death of Capsicum and one more challenge still yet to face, I knew I had to do it. I had to shiny hunt one last time. But I knew exactly what I wanted to hunt for. A Pokemon that I'd never actually managed to catch shiny yet. And I was excited to see it. Look, it's really not the one I wanted, but it's the one I got and it's the one I'll take. Yes, I really wanted the white one. Now, with my army of shiny food Pokemon amassed, it was time to invade Area 0 and stop the Robot Man. So we slowly descended into the crater, filled with all of these unedible robots, defeating one after another until we found the leader of the Iron Robot Army himself, Itsrj. Now I just had to stop him. It's finally time to take on Itsrj, stop him from deleting all food Pokemon or whatever random thing I came up with. I'm gonna set up a light screen here with Cup of Tea to start. I probably should have put the light clay on, but it's fine. And I'm gonna immediately switch over to Sushi. Nasty plot, nasty plot, nasty plot, nasty plot, nasty plot, nasty plot. I'm gonna nasty plot. I don't think it has anything that can significantly hurt us. It has air/fire chance, discharge, sludge wave, all of that we kind of resist. So I'm going to go nasty plot. We should outspeed it still, I think. Oh, we don't. Interesting. Ooh! Oh no! A poison! Alright, we have to muddy water. I think we take the sludge wave. We do. But I think we die to the poison. I mean, at least if we can get through 2 Pokemon here, I'll be happy. Before we lose Tatsugiri, and I'm honestly willing to sacrifice it. Because I can make sushi. I'm a chef. I'll just chuck some rice, chuck some fish on the rice, you know. Man, I wish we didn't get poisoned. Ah, okay, muddy water, whatever. This will take out the Iron Thorns. Honestly, that's, I guess, the best I could probably ask for. Can you shake off the poison? No. Ah, I'm making sushi, man. Or I just buy some sushi and eat it. I gotta send it slushy. It's gonna be, okay. I'm gonna send it slushy, okay? There's the Iron Bundle. Okay, so Iron Bundle against us right now is actually kind of alright. Because we kind of resist whatever it does. And if it goes for Drill Peck. Crunch, really not doing that much. But that's okay. Okay, honestly, that's fine. We get through the Iron Bundle. I'm assuming an Iron Hands will likely come out next. I'm hoping, though, Iron Jugulis does. I'll just hope that we live. I'll just hope. If we do, great. If not... Okay, hang on. Avalanche might kill. 120 base attack because we got hit there. Avalanche might actually destroy this thing. Let's go! I thought Flamethrower was going to kill us for sure. Iron Hands is definitely going to take us out. I'm kind of thinking we let it go. Yeah, we're definitely going down here. There's no way we survive, I don't think. Yeah, that's okay. That's honestly okay. I'm sacrificing Slushy for the greater good. Thank you, Avalog. We appreciate you, Ice Fella. I could literally go munch on some ice right now and we'd call it a meal. And I'm going to bulk up. Bulking. I'm bulking. All right, we've officially gone for 3 bulk ups. Terrasilize, Hornleech. I hope I don't have to cook him. He's been actually the best Pokemon on the team the whole run, I would dare say. We've bulked up 3 stages. It lived. We're good. We should be good. A Hornleech, kill. We should still be good. We should do enough damage to kill it. Itsrj sends out his Iron Valiant, the final Pokemon. It is going to get a boost because of its Quark Drive booster energy item, which is not ideal. So I have a feeling if it hits us, it will do significant damage, but we are bulked up by 3 stages. I'm going to go for Horn Leech. We have the Terra Boost. Oh! Oh, okay, that's... Okay, it's fine. We took it. Horn Leech, kill it! Kill it! Come on! Yes! Oh, I don't have to cook my goat! Let's go! Give me my Michelin star, because I'm a master chef now. After officially beating Pokemon Scarlet using only shiny food Pokemon. Hope you guys enjoyed my cooking segments. There is sushi and slushy eating to follow. Alright, so Sushi Wooshi has died, or whatever his name is, I forget. But I'm going to grab some brown rice, cook that up, easy peasy. Throw some tuna on and some veggie tempura, and we're going to have sushi. It's that easy. Ready? So just throw this shit in a pan, I guess. I don't fucking know. Put this in a pot. And boom, sushi is made just like that. Tempura sushi and fucking tuna sushi or some shit. Bon voyage. I have become quite the chef indeed. All we're gonna do, grab some ice, easy ice, chuck that in a cup like that. Slushy, that easy. Easy peasy. And with that, we have officially beaten my shiny only food challenge of Pokemon Scarlet. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you did, smash a like on it, hit subscribe, shout out to all the members right here. We love you, we appreciate you. You make doing what I do possible. I appreciate the direct support. Become a member. You get videos early. I've officially obtained my Michelin star now, so I can officially leave this challenge behind. I'll see you guys all next time. Peace. I'm a mother freaking chef now.